Hey everyone, how's it going? Today I am taking a first look at the LG Volt 2 on Boost Mobile. I'm not really going to get into none of the specs, no comparisons, nothing like that today. I want to just kind of take you on the phone, show you how it looks, and all that good stuff. I was not going to buy the LG Volt 2, but the temptation was so strong. It was it was on sale for a really good price, so I just had to pick it up and try it out to see how I like. It's not really an unboxing like I wanted to do, but you know, it just pretty much comes with the phone, the battery, the manual, and of course the charger and the micro USB charger and all that good stuff. So it's about all it really comes with, and the boxing that it comes with and all that good stuff. So yeah, the phone is nice. I like the way it feels. It feels pretty light. Of course, you got your power and volume rocker back here, and your camera and your flash, your single rear speaker, and of course the battery is removable. Try to get the back cover off. Yep, battery here, and you got your micro SD card slot and your micro SIM card slot here, so that's really nice as well. One thing about the phone that I dislike is the fact that they reduced the battery to 2540 milliamp hour instead of the 3000 milliamp hour. You know, on the regular Volt that has a lower resolution screen, you know, 540 by 960 versus a 720 display, and they actually lowered the battery, but the battery still seems to be pretty good. Also, another thing about it that I see is the speakers on the back of the phone instead of the bottom of the phone, which makes it muffled if you got it laying on a flat surface. But you know, it is what it is. These phones came out regular price at around $149.99, and right now it's on sale at Best Buy for $99.99, which is a awesome deal for this phone. Got a 5-inch display, 720, records in full 1080 with an 8 megapixel camera, 5 megapixel front facing camera, and so far I am very impressed with the camera, especially the front facing camera. It's really nice. On this phone, the screen also looks very well, very crisp, very clear, and I just like the way it looks. You can kind of tell here that it's just got a really nice look to it, and it scrolls really nice. I have experienced just a hint of lag here and there. No big deal. You know, of course you can expect that, you know, in phones that are budget devices, but it's not a big issue. It's just one of them things. I really not got a chance to do a lot of calling on it, a lot of texting on it, stuff like that. But as of right now, the phone's nice. It feels really good in the hand. A little difficult to get used to the back buttons, as every phone that I've had has had a power button on the side and volume on the side and all that stuff. So it's a little bit of a difference, but the double tap is pretty nice to use on this phone here. I used to not be a fan of the double tap on and double tap off, but with the buttons in the back, I kind of like that. And you know, dialer here is really nice and big as well, really easy to dial on, so that's a major plus as well. Reception seems to be pretty good. You see there I got a couple of bars of service here in a lower, actually a no coverage area, so 2 bars of service. I can get out nice and clear, so reception is strong, and the phone, like I said, does seem to work very well. There is times on certain apps like Facebook and stuff like that it does seem to want to lag a little bit. That could be an app thing. I don't really know. Another thing on the phone that was kind of hard to get used to a little bit is the 5 rows in the front instead of the 4 rows that you see on most phones. So, you know, if you got small fingers like me, sometimes reaching way over here to the corner is a little bit of a task. You got to use the other hand to do it with. But, you know, it's not a big deal. It's just a few little things here and there. Camera, like I said, I really like the camera. Especially, took a picture there, especially the front-facing camera. I mean, it is extremely good. I mean, I like the way it looks. It's very bright. It's not very close in. It records, I do believe it records in 720 in the front. Let's see if it tells. Actually full HD front facing recording, and records in 1x1, 16x9 and 4x3 shots. So pretty nice, pretty cool there as well. Front facing camera, takes pretty good pictures as well. I'm pretty, you know, it's Of course, it's not as crisp and clear as I'd like it to be, but it's clear enough to where you'll be satisfied with the shots it does take. So we'll go in here and look at the settings, and there's really not a whole lot of difference here either. You got this little grid, got your self timer of 3, 10, and off. You can actually speak, you know, whatever you want to say, cheese, smile, whiskey, you know, pretty cool. And then of course you got your 16:9, 1:1, 4:3, and then your HD and full HD. So records in 720 and full 1080. And so yeah, pretty sweet phone, pretty nice camera. Not had really any issues. Apps runs really well. It really to me it has the same kind of processor as the LG G Stylo. As far as I know and from what I've looked up. I am going to do a comparison one of these days on the LG Volt and the LG Volt 2. I only wish I had not updated the phone, because the phone is a little bit slower than it used to be. But there is some differences between the LG Volt and the Volt 2. There's some things about the Volt 2 that are better than the Volt. I'm getting a little fast on myself here. Excuse me. There's some things on the LG Volt that are better than the Volt 2. And there's some things on the Volt 2 that's better than the Volt 1. So I will address all of that whenever I use the phone more and all that good stuff in my full review. It may be a two-parter review on the LG Volt 2. But so far, $100 for this phone. Now it may go off sale tomorrow, and it may be regular price again. I really don't know. Get your flash. And the phone just feels really good in the hand. It's light, and it's got a nice little curve to it. You know, it's smooth on the sides and all that stuff. So stay tuned for the next video that I make on it. I'll give you all the specs and everything, and run some tests and all that good stuff on the phone, and just kind of give more of an in-depth first review on the phone. So I hope you enjoyed this a little bit. This is the first look here at the LG Volt 2 on Boost Mobile. I'm excited to have it. I was kind of toying if I wanted to buy it, not buy it, but like I said, the temptation was a little too strong, so I just went ahead and bit the bullet and bought the Volt 2. So if you like this video, helps you out a little bit, hit that like button. I sure would appreciate it. I'll also share it on all my social media, Twitter and Google Plus, all that good stuff. Got any questions or comments about this phone, let me know in the comment section below. If you have not subscribed already, please subscribe to my channel. I sure would appreciate it. Y'all have a good one, and we'll see y'all in the next video.